All right, it is vacation time. If you are going out of town for an extended period of time, hopefully this video can help you out. This is what I like to do before I leave the house for a week or so, maybe more, maybe less, right? To save money on bills and whatnot, and also to avoid catastrophe. So let's get started. One of the first things I do or consider doing is turning off the water, the valves underneath all of my bathroom sinks. The faucets, in case there's a leak or something, I turn those clockwise and it should turn off that water. You could also consider turning off the main in your house. Also, ceiling fans, turn them off unless I'm on the second floor. I like to keep them running on low just to create more circulation, keeps the upstairs a little cooler. And of course, that toilet, you have the option, that drip drip that you might be fearful of. Turn the toilet water off. You saw the valve back there. I like to make sure my dryer is closed because the door, when you open it, there might be a light in there wasting electricity, right? I also like to keep this part open just for air circulation on the washing machine. If you close it, you might have a mildewy, funky smell when you get back, so I just keep that open. I also unplug all hair dryers, things like that. I have security lights. Well, they're dusk and dawn lights. They automatically turn on when that switch is up. They automatically turn on at night, and then in the morning they turn off, so you don't have porch lights and garage lights on all day during the day, right? Deadbolts, obviously locked, and I also close the curtains. Maybe a good idea. Maybe not. I don't know. Depends on how many people might be walking by, right? Just in case there are people who are curious if you're out of town or not, we've got automatic light timers for these lamps. So it kind of gives the appearance that somebody is home. They turn on automatically, basically whenever you tell it to, right? There's these manual little ones with these little knobs that you can push in and push out, and it basically turns on the lamp, I don't know, at like 8 o'clock at night, whenever you tell it to, and you can set it however you want. There's also digital ones that are a little more expensive, but a little more precise in terms of what time things turn on and off. You can search my channel for how to operate one of these if you're interested. Highly recommend getting a couple. It's just nice to have peace of mind. And here's that digital one. Basically, turn on your lamp, keep it on, unplug it, put it into the little automatic timer there, and then plug in the automatic timer, and you'll set it before you walk away. Pretty easy to do, and I think pretty important. I'll put links down in the description below for the ones that I like. As always, you can check that out. And this is basically the idea, right? It's on, and then suddenly it turns off. All right, back to it. I like to use my programmable thermostat for my AC or heater, and I hold it, press that hold button to keep it at a constant temperature throughout. If you have a smart thermostat, for example, you can certainly do that on your phone. Turning off lights, that's an easy one. Don't forget that pesky mudroom or entry room light. That's the one that you might be walking out of. Security cameras on if you've got them. Maybe a good idea. Coffee pots unplugged. And if you've got a musty basement, turn on that dehumidifier. It's got automatic settings. And while we're in the basement, if you've got a sub pump, make sure the backup battery is turned on. It's plugged, the main one is plugged in. And a little shameless plug here. I cut a hole in the top of my sub pump lid and put a piece of plastic, clear plastic, and then sealed it up so no radon and whatnot comes out. But that allows me to look down inside to check the level and the operating status of the pump, which is kind of a nice do-it-yourself thing. Now, some of these next ones are for when you come back. Yeah, I like to run the dishwasher and do all dishes so I'm not coming home to a filthy, dirty kitchen. Also set that robo vacuum so it can do its job. And I like to basically clean up all this junk and stuff because there's nothing worse than coming home with your bags after a trip and having to walk into a dirty dirty house, right? And we'll stop the video there. Those are the things that I do before I leave home. Have a great trip if you are indeed heading out on vacation. And don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to the channel for more cool ideas, do-it-yourself projects, things like that. Thanks.